GATE 2021 instrumentation paper from measurement subject. Let us see the questions. The question here is, this is the question related to error analysis chapter. The question is, in an AC main, the RMS voltage VAC, RMS current IAC and power WAC are measured as, so what he has given? VAC, IAC and WAC. So voltage, current and power is given. And voltage value, some true value and corresponding error. Current value, true value and percentage error. And power also true value and corresponding percentage error. But be clear in this. Here errors are with respect to readings. So what does it mean? The error is with respect to reading means what is the given value? 100 volt, 1 ampere as well as 50 watts. So therefore, whatever the errors given in the question, those are related to which value? Given values. That is nothing but given true values. So therefore, the errors given are percentage limiting errors. That's what you want to understand. Error with respect to given reading means percentage limiting errors are given. Okay. The percentage error in calculating the power factor using these readings. So what is it he is asking? What is the error in the power factor? So what is the power factor formula? Power factor equal to W by VI, nothing but W equal to VI cos phi. So from that power factor we can calculate. Right? Here the options are 1%, 2%, 4%, 3%. Now let us write the given data. VAC, IAC, WAC. VAC, IAC and WAC. What is VAC given? The VAC is 100 volt plus or minus 1%. 100 volt plus or minus 1%. IAC is 1 ampere plus or minus 1%. 1 ampere plus or minus 1%. WAC is 50 watt plus or minus 2%. 50 watt plus or minus 2%. What he is asking? He is asking only error. Error in the power factor he is asking. So therefore, let us write the power factor formula. Sir, power factor cos phi is equal to WAC by VAC into IAC. WAC by VAC into IAC. What he is asking? Error. So therefore, what we can write now? Error in cos phi. Error in power factor. In order to find out error in power factor, what we have to substitute here? Concentrate. Sir, error in power. What is the error in power? Plus or minus 2%. Plus or minus 2%. Here I am not writing the true value because I have written error in corresponding value means we need to substitute only errors. Okay. After that, error in voltage plus or minus 1%. Right? Error in current plus or minus 1%. Right? Here, the errors must be added. So the errors must be added for division operation or multiplication operation. Sir, why? All I told you, the errors are with respect to readings. So therefore, when the errors are with respect to readings, nothing but the errors are in what is a percentage limiting form. So therefore, if the errors are given in percentage limiting form, we need to add the errors directly. For which operation? Multiplication and division. And that too, percentage errors are there. So we know that. Note, what is that? Percentage limiting errors are added when multiplication operation is performed or division operation is performed. Simply by adding these two, what we are getting? Plus or minus 4%. So this is the final answer. Plus or minus 4%. Let us see the options. Here, directly, third option is given. Clear? The next question from the measurement subject is, this is the question from LPF wattmeter topic, nothing but wattmeter topic. What is the given data? A 300 volt 5 ampere LPF wattmeter has a full scale of 300 watt. So what is the full scale value? 300 watt. The wattmeter can be used for loads supplied by 300 volt AC mains. Its voltage rating is 300 and it is used to supply the loads correspondingly 300 volts. Okay. With a maximum power factor of, means what he is asking, at which maximum power factor we can supply the load, right, by 300 volt AC mains. That's what he is asking. It is numerical answer type question, right? Let us write the given data. Voltage is 300 volt. Current is 5 amperes, right? Now, what is the full scale value? W full scale value is 300 watt. What he is asking is, what will be the maximum power factor? What will be the maximum power factor we can measure with this corresponding device that he is asking? See, what is the full scale value of power? 300. Full scale value, nothing but voltage rating 300. Current rating 5 ampere. So directly, what we can write now? Power is equal to V into I into cos phi. Now, let us substitute the values. Power 300 watt. 300 watt is equal to voltage 300, current 5 amperes, power factor simply cos phi. Right. See, all values we have substituted with respect to full scale values or not? Yes. So therefore automatically power factor is also you are going to get as maximum available value or maximum possible value. Therefore simply, cos phi is equal to 1 by 5. So therefore what is it? 0.22. 0.22. But see, answer is 0.2, okay. But what is the analysis here is, sir, in this low power factor, yes, 0.2 is a value. But from where to where? 0.22 lagging side, 0.22 leading side is the, what is it? Maximum value of power factor. That's why what we can write here is, answer is 0.22 to 0.22. Either side, 0.22 to 0.22 is the answer. In the question, the twisting is only, what is that maximum power factor, how much he is asking. You need to understand only, yes, full scale value of power, what is the rated value of voltage and rated value of current. If you are substituting all full scale related values, automatically we are going to get the power factor also as maximum value. That's why the range of the power factor is 0.2 to 0.2. We can measure with this corresponding LPF wattmeter. Clear? Question from measurement is, this is the question related to 3.5 digit device along with the rectified type meter, means combination he has given. A 3.5 digit rectified type digital meter is set to read in its 2000 volt range. So what is the full scale value? 2000 volts range he has set. A symmetrical square wave of frequency 50 Hz and amplitude plus or minus 100 is measured using the meter. So how much value? Plus or minus 100 volt square wave is measured. Okay. The meter will read. What is the meter reading he is asking? Okay. See, let us write the given data first. So 3.5 digit DVM is given, or digital rectified type digital meter is given. 3.5 digit rectifier type. Sir, what is the range? Range is 2000 volt range. Okay. Range given is 2000 volt. Means 2000 volt is nothing but extended range. 1000 volt is the normal range because it is a fractional type of device. Okay. Frequency 50 Hz and amplitude plus or minus 100. Which wave? square wave. So therefore, square wave of amplitude, how much? 100 volt plus or minus 100 volt is the amplitude at 50 hertz supply. Then the corresponding meter, which meter? 3.5 digit as well as rectifier type meter reads which value. That's what the point. Let us see. First, let us take the square wave given value. This is the square wave, right? What is this value? Minus 100 volt. Here it is plus 100 volt. Okay. Sir, this is given to which device? Rectified type corresponding device. Rectified type means this will be rectified by the rectifier first. So therefore, we need to draw the rectifier output value here. Okay. So what is the rectified output value? 100 volt. Here this is the 100 volt, for example, right? Here it will be rectified and negative is also coming towards positive side. So therefore, it will be coming like this. So this is the value. Okay, but concentrate. Sir, 100 is the reading we should not write. Why? See, this is which device? Rectifier type digital meter. Rectifier type digital meter means what is it? The calibration correspondingly towards RMS value of sine wave. So that's why the point here is, here average value is how much? 100 volt. Average value is 100 volt. But rectified device means that will be calibrated for which value? RMS value. Therefore, we need to find out RMS value is nothing but 100 volt into 1.11. Sir, why 1.11? Means if nothing is given, we need to treat that as full wave bridge rectifier only. So that's why I have taken both the cycles are being converted or being, what is it? Rectified, we can say. And here form factor also 1.11 I'm taking, because by treating, what is it? Given rectifier circuit is full wave bridge rectifier circuit. So therefore, what can be the value now? 111 volt. Right, sir, this 111 volt, how it will be displayed on the corresponding device? Means 3.5 device, no. So therefore, here, therefore, the reading is, here, this is the device, 3.5 device. What is the value? 111 volt. So automatically, what will be there? 1, 1, 1. Here it will be 0. So many volt. In this way, the corresponding value will be displayed. So answer is 0, 111 volt. Here the problem is, generally we treat this as, okay, 100 volt, the display will be 100. No, it is a rectifier type. Therefore, we need to multiply with corresponding form factor. That is generally called as correction factor also, we can say, in the rectifier type instrument. So that's why we need to multiply with 1.11, thereby 111 volt. So finally, yes, 0, 111 volt is the display. Clear? The question from measurements is, this is the question related to power measurement. And here the given figure is 3-phase RYB line is given, star connection is given, and 2 wattmeter method structure is given. Let us see the question. The power in a 400 volt RMS line to line, right? In the given question, he has mentioned that this 400 volt is line to line voltage. So line voltage. 3-phase 3-wire RYB, 3-phase 3-wire RYB sequence system. So what is the sequence here? RYB sequence, right? Is measured using the 2 wattmeters. Yes, nothing but 3-phase 3-wire circuit is given. Power is measured with 2 wattmeters. That is the given data. Okay. As shown, okay. The R line current is 5 at an angle 60. Which current he has given? R line current is given 5 at an angle 60 degrees. Okay. Wattmeter W1 in R line will read. Wattmeter W1 in R line will read. So what is the W1 reading? This is what? This question. Now, this W1 is being connected between, concentrate, here potential coil is from R to B. Potential coil is connected between R and B. And current coil is connected in IR. Those two observations are required to solve this question. Okay. Before solving, let us write the given data first. Sir, what is the given data? Here, V line is equal to 400 volt. Okay, V line is 400 volt. Sequence is RYB. So RYB sequence. Okay, next. Current value, line current is given 5 at an angle 60. I line is equal to 5 at an angle 60. But concentrate, sir, is it star connection or delta connection? It is star connection. So therefore, what is that? I line is equal to I phase. Line current is equal to phase current in star connection. Okay. Sir, we need to calculate the wattmeter reading, right? Sir, what is the wattmeter reading? W equal to V into I into cos phi. Okay. W1, so wattmeter 1. Voltage, current, cos of angle between these two. Sir, what is the voltage? Nothing but potential coil is connected between which terminals that you have to observe. Here, potential coil of W1, wattmeter 1 connected between R and B. So therefore, VRB. Okay, VRB. Sir, current coil is connected in which one? R line. Current coil is in R line. So therefore, IR cos of angle between VRB and IR. VRB and IR. Okay. Sir, here VRB is line voltage. Okay. How do we get that line voltage? Means by combining the phase voltages. So therefore, this VRB can be written as VRN minus VBN. From the basics of star connection, I am writing line voltage is the combination of which one? Two phase voltage vectors. Okay. Sir, in order to find out this angle, sir, why we have to find out that angle means VRB, V line voltage is there. IR, line current or phase current, IR is there. Yes or no? Line current is there. But what else we require? Angle between. So therefore, angle between corresponding voltage and corresponding current we require. In order to get the angle, definitely we need to draw phasor diagram compulsory. Okay. Sir, what is the sequence? RYB sequence. Okay. Let us take RYB sequence. Here, let me draw first vector I am taking VRN here. VRN. RYB sequence means this is RN. Here it will be VYN will be there. VYN. After that, this will be VBN. VBN. Okay. Sir, what we require? VRN we require. Yes, it is there. VRN. But what other parameter we require? Minus VBN. But what we have here? Plus VBN vector is there. How do we get minus VBN? We need to reverse the vector. So therefore, yes, this will be minus VBN. Sir, after getting these two, simple vector addition, VRN and minus VBN, we need to add these two. So therefore, VRN vector and minus VBN vector. If we are adding these two, we are going to get the value as, what is it? VRB. After that, see the equation. VRB we require. Okay, happy we got it. But IR is also required. Here concentrate. Sir, IR is given as, line current is given as 5 at an angle 60. Current with plus angle, is it leading or lagging? Current with plus angle, it is leading current by how much? 60 degrees. With which parameter? Its own phase voltage. So therefore, here, if this is VRN, where will be IR vector? This is IR vector. Sir, where we have to draw means IR leads the corresponding voltage by how many degrees? 60 degrees. Okay. Sir, what will be this angle then? This angle will be 30 degrees. Sir, how? Let us check here. Here to here, kindly follow this. Here to here, 120 degrees. Here to here, 180 degrees because it is a straight line. Therefore, angle between these two is 60. Definitely it will be half of the 60, 30 degrees. Okay. So finally, what we require? Angle between VRB and IR. So therefore, this angle will be how much? 60 plus 30, 90 degrees. So finally, therefore, W equal to, what is the value here? VRB, IR cos of angle between these two, how much? 90 degrees. 90. So therefore, answer is 0, 1. This is the procedure to find out wattmeter reading. So always keep one point in mind. What is that? If you want to find out the wattmeter reading, we need to concentrate on potential coil connection, current coil connection, there later, right? Angle between those two values. In order to get the angle between those two values, we need to draw the phasor diagram by following the given sequence. After that, yes, angle will be coming. In this question, 90 degrees means cos 90 is 0. Automatically, W means W1 reading is 0 watts. Clear? Question for measurements is, this is the question related to current transformer, CT. Let us see the question. A bar primary current transformer of rating 1000 by 1 ampere. First of all, bar primary means number of turns in the primary 1 and rating is 1000 by 1 ampere, 5 volt ampere, and be clear, UPF load is given. Okay. 995 secondary turns. How many number of turns? 995. Okay. It exhibits 0 ratio error. What is the ratio error? 0. It is also playing the crucial role in this question. So exhibits 0 ratio error and phase error of 30 minutes at 1000 ampere with rated burden. At 1000 ampere with rated burden. The watt loss component of the primary excitation current in amperes is, watt loss component of the primary excitation means what you require? IC value you require. Nothing but IM we can say. IC is the watt loss component of primary excitation current. IC is the watt loss component of primary excitation current, that is I0 we can say. So we need to find out IC value, but by considering the given conditions. And it is numerical answer type, decimal values. You need to make it to, what is that? Round figure as 1 decimal place according to the question. Let us write the given data first. Number of turns in the primary, bar primary means number of turns in the primary 1. Okay. Number of turns in the secondary, NS is how much? 995. 995. Okay. After that, here 1000 by 1 ampere. 1000 by 1 ampere. It means what is the secondary current? 1 ampere. Primary current, what is it? 1000 ampere. So therefore, secondary rated current is how much? 1 ampere. Okay. Next, it exhibits ratio error as 0. 0 ratio error. So therefore, R dot E, ratio error, how much? 0. Ratio error is 0. Clear? Okay. Sir, ratio error is 0. We need to bring the ratio error formula, and from that we need to understand some relation under 0 ratio error condition. Okay. And phase angle error is theta equal to, phase error is means theta. Theta is equal to 30 minutes. 30 minutes, or we can say in terms of degrees, we can convert it, no problem. After that, here minutes at 30 ampere with a rated burden, means at the full current value with the corresponding burden. Yes, corresponding phase error is given. One more point is given, UPF, right? What is the given data? UPF nature is given. What he is asking finally, what loss? Nothing but what loss component of the primary excitation, means IC we need to calculate. Okay. IC is dash. Right? Now, here ratio error is 0. I am utilizing that formula first. Here, ratio error is, what is the formula of ratio error? Kn minus R by R into 100. Kn minus R by R into 100. Percentage ratio, for example. Sir, according to the given question, what is the ratio error? 0. What is the ratio error? 0. This leads to which value? Kn is equal to R. This is the value. R is equal to Kn. Why? If both are same, then only the ratio error will be 0. Okay. Sir, from the given data, what is the Kn value? Kn means nominal ratio, right? Nominal ratio formula, rated primary current by rated secondary current. So nominal ratio is rated primary current by rated secondary current. Rated primary current by rated secondary current. Sir, what is the rated primary? 1000. Rated secondary? 1. So therefore, what is the value? 1000 by 1. So directly 1000. Clear? Sir, if Kn is 1000, according to this given condition, R is also equal to 1000. So therefore, R is equal to Kn is equal to 1000. This is what the point. Okay. Sir, what he is asking? He is asking us to find out IC value. So what is the procedure? Means here, actual ratio. R is equal to. What is the actual ratio R formula? Be clear. N plus IC by IS. N plus IC by IS. Sir, actually, R formula is with respect to some delta value, no? Yes. But be clear, he has mentioned that UPF, under UPF conditions, what is the delta value? Secondary side angle is 0. So therefore, I am writing here as delta is 0. As delta is 0. Why? Since UPF, this is the total given value. So therefore, the given value is under UPF condition. As the UPF is given, so therefore delta is equal to 0. Therefore, we can write R formula as N plus IC by IS. Actually speaking, IC cos delta plus IM sin delta will be there. Delta is 0 means IM sin delta 0, cos delta 1, 1 into IC only. So therefore, finally, what is that? R is equal to N plus IC by IS. N plus IC by IS. So what is R value? R value is 1000. And N value is, what is N value? Check it here. In this, number of turns in the primary one, number of turns in the secondary, 995. So therefore, we can find out here. Turns ratio N. What is the turns ratio N? Number of secondary turns by number of primary turns for a CT, right? So therefore, NS by NP value is 995 by 1. So turns ratio is 995, right? Okay. Here, N value as 995 plus. Sir, IC we need to calculate. Secondary current IS we have written already, 1 ampere given. So therefore, 1. So therefore, finally, IC is equal to 1000 minus 995. So therefore, 5 amperes. Right? This is a procedure to calculate corresponding current. But in this, you must be able to recollect this formula. R is equal to N plus IC cos delta plus IM sin delta by IS, and delta E is 0. Why? UPF is given. If you understand this point, yes, formula will be simple, direct substitution. So therefore, answer is 5 amperes. Clear? Question from measurements is, this is the question from bridge circuit. Some bridge circuit related question is given. But be clear, the given figure may not be as it is in the shape of bridge. Some twisting or modified form may be there. You need to modify that according to the corresponding topic. This is the given figure. What he is giving is, the voltmeter V showed 0. The voltmeter V showed 0 when the value of the resistors are R1 equal to 100, R2 equal to 110, R3 equal to 90 ohm. R1, R2, R3 values are given. But condition is, sir, R1 by R2 is equal to RA by RB. R1 by R2 equal to RA by RB. The value of R4 in ohms is, what he is asking? The value of R4 he is asking. But to confuse you, the picture, the figure, the bridge circuit is modified. Now, I am bringing this entire circuit back into our normal structure, what we see generally. That I am doing now. Here, see, by seeing this picture, you need to understand that this is nothing but Kelvin's double bridge circuit model. Kelvin's double bridge circuit model. Sir, how can we understand this? Very simple. I am taking, see, ground point, ground point, ground point. All ground points can be connected in the normal circuit. 1 volt is there. I am taking that 1 volt. Here, this is 1 volt. Right? This is 1 volt supply. Okay. This is given to which branches? Means concentrate here. This is one branch, one more branch, and one more branch. This is the Kelvin's double bridge circuit. And here, internally, one more circuit like this. After that, here one branch, here one more. Galvanometer or in this voltmeter is given. Okay, no problem. Right. See, generally our terminology is what? Normal terminology for a bridge is, this is P, this is Q. See, I am writing PQ terminology only to understand this question. After that, according to the given terminology, we can proceed. PQ, and this is R, and this is S. This is the general terminology. Okay. Sir, this is generally denoted with small p, small q, and small r. Right? Okay. Now let us go back. Sir, here 1 volt. Nothing but from instead of here, I am connecting from this side. No problem. Clear? Now, nothing but if you look from this side, if you are rotating this picture like this, thing will be done. This will be R4, this will be R3. So therefore, here R is equal to R4. He is asking this value. Just rotate that picture. Now, this will be R3. Nothing but S is R3. S is R3. And center resistance 1 ohm. So small r is given as 1 ohm. Okay, right. After that, these two internal branches are RB and RA. RB and RA. This is given as RB. This is given as RA. Right? Just rotate like this. After that, this is R1 and this is R2. This is given as R1 in the question. This is given as R2. Only to confuse you, to kill the time, the circuit pattern and the given terminology in the different fashion. Right? If you observe this, simply our structure is what? Kelvin double bridge circuit only. Okay. Sir, in the Kelvin double bridge, what is the formula? R is equal to, what is the formula? P by Q into S plus RQ by small p plus small q plus small r into capital P by Q minus small p by Q. This is a general formula we know, right? See, in this entire terminology, basic terminology only I have written, but according to the given data, given terminology, we need to modify. What is that? P by Q into S. P, what is that? R. Q, R1, right? Okay. And then P, RB, Q, RA. Okay, well and good. Here, if you observe this clearly, concentrate here. R1 by R2 equal to RA by RB. R1 by R2 equal to RA by RB. He has given. Okay. Sir, R1 by R2. R1 by R2. RA by RB means P by Q ratio, small p by Q ratio, both are same he has given. So therefore, I am writing directly, if this ratio, if these two values are equal, this entire value is equal to simply which value? Same value, this entire value equal to 0. This and this same, so automatically this entire value is 0. So therefore, I am writing here as R1 by R2 is equal to, what is it? R1 by R2 equal to RA by RB. RA by RB. That is according to normal terminology, what we can say? P by Q is equal to small p by Q or Q by P equal to Q by P. Ratio is same. Therefore, what we can write now? Finally, therefore, R can be written as, this entire term becomes 0, P by Q into S automatically. Yes, R is equal to P by Q into S. Let us go back. What is P and what is Q here? R1 is 100, R2 is 110. R1, what is R1 here? This is the R1. This is R1 means which value? Q. This is R2, which value? 110. Nothing but R1, R2. So therefore here, what we can write? P is R2, Q is R1. Here, P is R2, Q is R1, S is directly R3. He has given S is R3. Right. Sir, what is R2 he has given? R2 as 110. R2 as 110. By, what is R1? 100. R1 is 100 into. Sir, what is R3? What is R3? R3 is 90 ohm. So therefore, 90. Right? You will be getting which value? 110 by this one. So therefore, simply 99 ohms. Therefore, the required value is how much value? 99 ohms. But in this, elaborately, step by step, I have explained. But the moment if you see the picture, the moment if you see this, okay, two ratios are equal. Two ratios are equal means this ratio and this ratio are equal. So by this statement only, you need to understand that okay, this is related to Kelvin double bridge. These two ratios are equal, so that we can write directly which value? Yes, R equal to P by Q terminology. If you take that, yes, you can write the formula directly, you can save the time. But step by step, how to approach everything I have given. So answer is how much? 99 ohms. Clear? Question from measurements is, this is related to 10.5 digit counter timer, right? The question here is, a 10.5 digit counter timer is set in the frequency mode. So he is operating in which mode? Frequency mode. With operation time, how much? 1 second. The operation time is 1 second. Then, if we are giving a specific input, the reading obtained is 1000. So, under this frequency mode of operation, when the operation time Ts is equal to 1 second, the reading obtained is how much? 1000. Therefore, the reading obtained is 1000. Okay. I am taking only half of the data first. Let us proceed with that. Here, in this solution, first I am taking frequency mode. The first mode of operation is frequency mode. Right. Sir, what is the reading formula generally? Here, reading is equal to operation time or gate time, we can say. So simply operation time into frequency f into frequency f. Okay. So in this mode, generally, what is the reading he has obtained? 1000 he has obtained. Okay. Reading is 1000. Sir, what is the operation time? The operation time is how much? 1 second. So therefore, operation time is 1 second into corresponding frequency f. So therefore, what is the frequency now? Frequency is equal to 1000 hertz. So this is the frequency given in frequency mode of operation when we are obtaining the reading of 1000. Okay, let us go back. Sir, without disconnecting the input, without disconnecting this input, means same input he has given, same input he is not disconnecting at all. Okay, the counter timer is changed to operate in the period mode. So therefore, frequency mode to period mode he has changed. Okay, and the range selected is microseconds. The range is microseconds with fs is equal to 1 megahertz. He is asking the counter will then display. The counter will then display. What he is asking? Frequency mode to frequency mode, some data is given. That mode is changed to period mode. Under that mode of period, nothing but in the period mode, what will be the corresponding value displayed or reading he is asking. So therefore, the point is here period mode, let us write. Period mode, right? So what is the formula again? Right? Any mode, the formula will be reading is equal to operation time into frequency of corresponding supplier, we can say. Sir, what is the operation time? Means here same input without disconnecting the input, without disconnecting this input. Therefore, what is the value? Means here concentrate. What is the value has given? 1000 hits. So therefore, what we can write now? Operation time means we can write 1 by 1000. Sir, why 1 by 1000? F is 1000 here. In order to get the time, what is it? Correspondingly 1 by 1000 in the second operation. So therefore, simply 1 by 1000 into. Sir, what is the frequency in the second mode? That is, he has mentioned clearly with fs is equal to 1 megahertz. So therefore, this is 1 megahertz. So simply here mega and this. So simply you are going to get 1000 value, right? This is the reading. So therefore, in this period mode with the given data, what is the displayed value? 1000 as the value. Now let us see the options. Here 1000, 10, 0, 100. So answer is 1000. Clear?